As we're exploring this whole digital transformation thing,
Yeah.
what really strikes me is just the sheer volume of data involved.
Oh, yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
Right, we're talking about electronic health records,
Yeah.
data from wearables, genetic testing results. I
Right.
mean, it's a tidal wave of information.
It is.
It makes you wonder how we can even possibly make sense of it all.
Well, and that's where the power of data analytics and AI comes in. These tools can help us sift through all of that mountain of data,
Okay.
and find those little nuggets of insight that can really revolutionize healthcare.
So it's not just about collecting data, it's about actually using it in a smart way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so give me an example. How is data analytics already making a difference in healthcare?
Well, one area where we're seeing some really impressive results is in preventing hospital readmissions.
Okay.
Imagine AI algorithms that can analyze a patient's data and predict who's at high risk of ending up back in the hospital after they've been discharged.
So doctors could actually step in and provide extra support to those patients and help them stay healthy at home.
Exactly.
Okay.
The source mentions a study where they used AI to identify patients at risk of readmission for heart failure, and they were able to reduce those readmissions by 15%.
That's amazing.
It's huge, yeah. It's a win for patients, and it's a win for the healthcare system.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like preventing a problem before it even happens.
Right.
Are there other areas where we're seeing data analytics really make a splash?
Yeah, another exciting area is clinical trials.
Okay.
Traditionally, finding the right patients for clinical trials, it's been time-consuming, it's expensive,
Yeah.
but AI can analyze patient data and identify those who are most likely to benefit from a particular treatment.
So that means we could potentially develop new drugs and therapies much faster, more efficiently,
Exactly.
which could save countless lives.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the applications of data analytics, it sounds like they're constantly expanding.
They are, yeah. We're seeing it used in personalized medicine, population health management, you name it.
It's a real game changer.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about, I guess, the elephant in the room, artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody's talking about AI these days.
It's everywhere.
It is everywhere. So what exactly is it, and how are we actually using it in healthcare?
So AI is essentially the ability of computers to perform tasks that would normally require human intelligence.
Yeah.
Things like learning, problem-solving, decision-making.
So we're giving computers a medical degree.
In a way, yeah.
But I mean, how does that actually work? Can you give me a concrete example of AI being used in, say, diagnosis?
Sure. So one of the most promising areas is in medical imaging.
Okay.
AI algorithms can analyze images like X-rays, CT scans, MRIs, and they can detect abnormalities that might even be missed by the most experienced radiologists.
So it's like having a second set of super-powered eyes
Exactly.
looking at these scans.
That's a great way to put it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the source actually mentions how researchers developed an AI algorithm that can detect early signs of breast cancer in mammograms. And it does it with an accuracy rate that actually exceeds that of human radiologists.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. AI is literally helping save lives.
Okay, are there other ways that AI is being used in diagnostics?
Absolutely. AI can also analyze data from electronic health records,
Right.
lab results, even wearables, to spot patterns and predict the likelihood of certain diseases.
So that means we could be diagnosing and treating these things much earlier.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like AI is transforming how we approach diagnosis. What about on the treatment side? Is it helping us develop new therapies?
Definitely. AI is playing a crucial role in drug discovery and development.
Okay.
Traditionally bringing a new drug to market, it can take years,
Oh, yeah.
billions of dollars.
That's a long process.
It is. But AI can actually streamline that process by identifying potential drug targets, designing new molecules, and even predicting the effectiveness of different treatments.
So AI is helping us develop these life-saving drugs faster, more efficiently.
Exactly.
Which is, I mean, that's fantastic news for patients who are waiting for new treatments.
Absolutely. And it's not just about speed, it's also about precision.
Okay.
AI can analyze a patient's data and help doctors determine the most effective treatment for that individual.
Right, taking into account all of their unique characteristics and their medical history.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's that personalized medicine that we were talking about earlier.
It is.
It's like having a custom tailored treatment plan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning. The potential of AI in healthcare is enormous. And we're really just starting to scratch the surface.
It's all very exciting, but let's address the, I guess, the big question that a lot of people have.
Yeah.
is AI going to replace doctors and nurses? Are we all going to be treated by robots in the future?
That's a common concern.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is that AI is much more likely to become a really powerful tool for healthcare professionals
Yeah.
rather than a replacement.
So it's more about collaboration than competition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think of AI as a super smart assistant
Okay.
that can handle those routine tasks, analyze data, provide insights, all while freeing up doctors and nurses to focus on what they do best, which is providing that compassionate, human-centered care.
That's reassuring to hear.
Yeah,
It seems like a win-win situation for everybody.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about, doctors and AI and all this stuff, but let's talk about the patients.
Right.
How can we, as patients, empower ourselves to navigate this increasingly digital healthcare landscape?
That's a great question. And I think the days of being passive recipients of care, those days are over.
Right.
Patients are becoming active participants in their own health journey,
Okay.
and digital tools are a big part of that.
So it's like taking control of your own health destiny.
Exactly.
What are some things that patients can do?
Well, first of all, start by getting familiar with your electronic health records and patient portals.
Okay.
These tools give you access to your medical information, your test results, your medication list, all of that.
So it's like having your own personal health dashboard.
Exactly.
Okay.
And don't forget about all those amazing mobile health apps out there.
Oh, yeah.
These apps can help you track your fitness, your nutrition, your sleep patterns, even manage chronic conditions.
It's like having a personal health coach in your pocket.
It is, yeah.
But, with so many apps available, it can be kind of hard to know where to start.
Right. It can be overwhelming. I would say talk to your doctor
Okay.
about which apps might be beneficial for you.
Good advice.
And then, look for apps that are certified by reputable organizations.
Right.
Read user reviews to see what other people are saying.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's shift our focus a little bit to the bigger picture.
Right.
What role do governments and policymakers play in all of this digital transformation?
They have a critical role.
Okay.
Governments can really foster innovation by funding research and development, by creating incentives for adopting new technologies, and by streamlining regulations to make it easier to introduce new digital health solutions.
So it's about creating an environment where all this can actually thrive.
Exactly. Yeah.
But what about ensuring that everybody has access to these advancements?
Right. That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
We need to address the digital divide. Not everyone has access to affordable, reliable internet or even the skills to navigate these technologies. So governments can invest in things like broadband infrastructure, promote digital literacy programs, even provide subsidies to make these technologies accessible to everyone, regardless of income or location.
So it sounds like it's going to take a really collaborative effort to make sure that everyone benefits from this digital revolution.
It absolutely will. It's going to take governments, policymakers, healthcare providers, technology companies, and patients all working together.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
What are the key takeaways that you want our listeners to remember from all of this?
Well, first and foremost, remember that this transformation is not just about technology.
Okay.
It's about people.
Right.
It's about empowering patients, enhancing the skills of healthcare providers, and really using these tools to improve the health and well-being of individuals and communities.
And making sure that no one is left behind in this digital revolution.
Exactly.
Okay, so looking ahead, what emerging trends and technologies are you most excited about?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, what's next on the horizon?
Well, one trend that's really gaining traction is telehealth and remote patient monitoring.
Oh.
With better internet access and all this sophisticated mobile health tech, people can get care from anywhere at any time.
Right.
And this is a game changer, especially for people in rural areas or folks with limited mobility.
Yeah, telehealth has definitely taken off, especially in recent years.
It has.
What other innovations are you kind of keeping an eye on?
Well, I'm really intrigued by the potential of virtual reality and augmented reality in healthcare.
Oh, wow.
Imagine surgeons practicing complex procedures in a virtual operating room,
Okay.
or patients with phobias confronting their fears in a safe and controlled virtual environment.
It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, but it's already happening. These technologies are being used in real-world settings.
Wow.
And speaking of cutting-edge tech, I'm also really excited about the potential of blockchain in healthcare.
Blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
That's a buzzword I hear everywhere these days, but I'm not sure I totally understand it.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of attention.
So how could it actually be used in healthcare?
Well, think about it. Blockchain is this super secure and transparent way to store and share data
Right.
that could be revolutionary for how we manage medical records.
Okay.
Patients could have complete control over their own records,
Mm-hmm.
securely stored on a blockchain,
Right.
and then they can be accessed by authorized healthcare providers with their permission.
So no more carrying around stacks of paper records or
Right.
worrying about like who has access to your sensitive information.
Right. It really puts patients in the driver's seat.
And blockchain can do even more than that, right?
Oh, absolutely. It can help track the supply chain of medications,
Okay.
make sure they're authentic, that they're safe.
Wow.
This would be a huge weapon in the fight against counterfeit drugs.
That's a big deal.
It is, and it can even streamline and secure clinical trials.
It sounds like blockchain has the potential to touch pretty much every aspect of healthcare.
It really does, yeah.
Are there any other emerging technologies that you're like super excited about?
Yeah, one more that I'm really interested in is 3D printing.
Okay.
We're already seeing it used to create custom prosthetics, implants, even human tissues.
Wow, human tissues.
Yeah, and as the technology advances, we're going to see even more innovative applications,
Wow.
potentially even revolutionizing regenerative medicine and personalized surgery.
It's truly amazing to think about all the possibilities.
It is.
It seems like we're on the verge of a whole new era in healthcare.
Yeah, and as we venture into this uncharted territory, we need to remember to keep patients at the center of everything we do.
Absolutely.
Use these technologies ethically and ensure that everyone benefits from these groundbreaking advancements.
Well said.
Thank you.
It's been an incredible journey exploring all of this with you.
It has been fun.
And to our listener, we encourage you to, stay informed, ask questions, and really embrace the possibilities of this exciting new era in healthcare.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it. How this digital transformation is like blurring the lines between healthcare and all these other industries.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're seeing this convergence of tech and healthcare and even retail like we've never seen before.
That's interesting. I hadn't thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Like, what are some examples of that?
Well, I mean, for starters, we're seeing all these partnerships between the big tech giants
Right.
and healthcare providers. Think about companies like Google
Mhm.
or Amazon
Yeah.
using their expertise in, AI and data analytics
Right.
to develop all these cutting-edge healthcare solutions.
So it's like Silicon Valley is teaming up with hospitals to create the healthcare of the future.
Exactly, yeah. And those collaborations, they're leading to some really groundbreaking innovations.
Like what?
Well, for example, we're seeing pharmaceutical companies working with, tech companies to create AI-powered drug discovery platforms.
AI designing new drugs? That sounds like something out of a movie.
It kind of does, right?
Yeah, how does that even work?
So these platforms, they use these really sophisticated algorithms
Okay.
to analyze huge amounts of biological data.
Right.
And that helps researchers identify promising drug targets
Mm.
and develop new therapies much faster and more efficiently than traditional methods.
So it's like AI is like a superpowered research assistant, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Speeding up this whole process of developing like life-saving treatment.
Exactly, yeah.
That's incredible.
It is. And it's not just drug discovery either.
Okay.
We're also seeing healthcare providers teaming up with retailers
Oh, wow.
and consumer electronics companies to
Don't
offer
way.
telehealth services and remote patient monitoring solutions.
So wait, you're telling me I could have a virtual doctor's appointment from my couch
You
or
got it. All right.
use my smartwatch to track my health data and share it with my doc instantly.
Yeah,
The possibilities are mind-blowing.
they really are. And all of this is making healthcare so much more accessible and convenient for everybody, especially people in rural areas or folks who have trouble accessing traditional healthcare services.
So it's kind of like breaking down those barriers to entry, right?
It is, yeah. That's
Yeah.
a great way to put it.
It's really amazing to see how all these seemingly unrelated industries are
Mhm.
coming together to revolutionize healthcare. What other trends are you seeing in this space?
Well, one trend I'm particularly excited about is the rise of all these health and wellness apps
Yeah.
that integrate with wearable devices and smart home technologies.
Right.
Like imagine an app that tracks your fitness, your nutrition, your sleep patterns, even reminds you to take your medications,
Right.
and all that while seamlessly sharing this data with your healthcare provider.
It's like having a personalized health coach right there on your phone.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, as the Internet of Things keeps growing, connecting more and more devices, generating even more data, I mean, these apps are just going to become more sophisticated, more powerful.
Absolutely.
It's both exciting and a little bit overwhelming, I guess, to think about the sheer volume of data we're talking about.
Yeah.
Does this raise any concerns about, like, privacy and security?
You raise a really important point. Data privacy and security, they're absolutely paramount in this new landscape.
Yeah.
As we embrace all these technologies, I mean, we need to make absolutely sure that patient data is protected at every step.
So that means robust cybersecurity measures,
Yeah,
clear privacy policies, and just like an open dialogue about the ethics of like how we use this data.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the impact of all of this on the workforce. I mean, are robots going to be taking over all the jobs in healthcare?
While it's true that some traditional healthcare roles might evolve or
Yeah.
become automated,
Okay.
this digital revolution, it's creating a demand for new skills, new expertise.
So new jobs are being created.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing a growing need for data scientists, software engineers, cybersecurity specialists, telehealth coordinators,
Mm.
all sorts of professionals who can navigate this increasingly digital landscape.
So it's not just about like robots replacing humans, it's about humans and technology like working together in new ways.
Exactly. And we need to focus on education and training to make sure that the healthcare workforce has the skills they need to thrive in this new digital age.
Right. So thinking about the healthcare professionals of the future,
Yeah.
they need to be like tech savvy, data driven, and
That's
like highly adaptable.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Those are the key qualities that'll be in high demand.
Right. Okay. So as healthcare keeps embracing this digital transformation, what are we going to see?
Well, I think we're going to see a shift towards a much more personalized approach,
Yep.
a more proactive approach, and a more patient-centered approach, driven by data, by technology, and a highly skilled workforce.
That's a really inspiring vision for the future of healthcare.
It is.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
what final thoughts would you like to leave with our listener?
Well, I think it's important to remember that the digital transformation of healthcare, it's a journey, not a destination. It's this ongoing evolution
Right.
that requires constant innovation, adaptation, and collaboration.
Yeah, we all have to work together.
We do.
Yeah.
And as we navigate this exciting uncharted territory, I think it's really crucial that we always remember to put patients first, to use these powerful technologies ethically and responsibly, and to ensure that everyone benefits from this incredible transformation.
Those are great words to end on. Thank you so much for sharing your insights and expertise with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
It's been a really enlightening conversation.
Yeah, it had.
And to our listener, we hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to learn more about the future of healthcare.
Absolutely.
So keep asking questions, stay engaged, and embrace the possibilities of this remarkable new era in health and wellness.